Alright YouTube, it's your boy AlexTrainsChest back here for part number 13 of the injury progress update. So I got back from the gym this morning, did of course some of the rehab exercises that I showed you guys earlier in the week, and also did some biceps and a little bit of shoulders too. And I did some overhead press with the barbell, which felt pretty good, which I was happy about because that was hurting in the past. But today, in addition to obviously taking the injury measurements, I wanted to also try a little experiment out with one of my frying pans. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I just got done cooking myself some cheesy eggies right here. And the frying pan looks like this. And any of you guys who have ever cooked scrambled eggs know that it's really annoying to try and get this residual egg off the bottom of the pan. Now, these are Calphalon, like they're really nice non-stick pans. At least when I first got them, this kind of stuff would never happen. But then obviously after a couple years of use, they start being less and less non-stick. But the interesting thing about this non-stick surface in here is I don't think that it's actually a coating. I think that it's more like a surface finish of the metal. So today, I want to try an experiment where I take that frying pan and put it in this oven and turn the oven onto the clean setting and see if I can maybe like burn off some of the residual stuff that's like stuck in all the grooves of the metal so I can improve the non-stick characteristic of the pan. I think that this should work because this pan is all metallic, so there's no plastic on it, so it should be completely oven safe. It's not a super expensive pan, luckily, so if I completely fuck it up, I can just get a new one. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the oven, I'll take it out and show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Obviously I'll wash the egg out before I put it in the oven. And then maybe tomorrow I'll cook up some more scrambled eggs and see if I have the same issue. Okay guys, so it's pretty late here. Looks like it's about 9:41 p.m. and I decided that I wasn't going to throw my nonstick pan in the oven and put it on clean mode because I realized that I had to take out the racks in order to do that, and it also got me thinking about coefficients of thermal expansion. So let me give you guys a little engineering heads up. Just in general, if you're designing stuff and it's stuff that gets hot, always think about thermal expansion. Let me point something out to you. So here's the pan that I want to try and clean. Now notice how this is a shiny finish and this is more of like a matte finish, and that might be suggestive that these rivets and this handle are different material than this part right here. Now if the pan gets hot enough and these two materials expand at different rates, what can happen is, let's say that the black part expands faster than the silver part. Well, that means that the black part's going to expand and the silver part's going to restrain it because that's not expanding as fast. And then what can happen is it'll cause this the darker part to permanently deform, and then these rivets will get loose. So I was thinking about that and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't really want to risk that happening. So instead, I went and I got this oven cleaner right here, and you can see I have it sitting on a trash bag right here. So we're gonna throw this oven cleaner onto the pan and just let it sit in the trash bag overnight, so I don't want it to sit in the sink and get this stuff all over the sink or whatever. And then tomorrow we'll clean it all off, and I'll see if I can make some scrambled eggs and see if I get anything sticking to the pan. So let's go ahead and throw the cleaner on this stuff. Okay, put that there. Let's get this open. This in here. I don't know if you have to shake this. What are the instructions? Oh, apparently I'm supposed to use long gloves. Well, I don't really feel like putting on gloves right now, so I'm just gonna wing it. Try not to get it on the skin. Oh God. stuff is acidic, it seems like. That's why they want you to wear gloves. Oh, that smell is acrid too. Okay, yeah. So definitely wear gloves if you guys use this stuff. That bubbly sound, it's possible that bubbly sound is like an insane level of baseness, or it's possibly really acidic. Whatever the case may be, if that gets on your fingers and stuff, it's going to be caustic. So don't do what I just did. Definitely wear gloves. So we're going to wrap this up and set it somewhere safe and wait until tomorrow. So while we wait for that, I'll go into the test. So started off at about 29 here on the standing hinge test, and the lighting, the sun was coming right through the window, so it's definitely kind of glare and difficult to see, but it looks like I'm going to get down to like 16 and a half. So let's review that very fast. 29 and a quarter down to 16 and a half for 12.75. All right, man. That's about an 1 3/4 improvement from yesterday. Yes, bruh. So now we'll do the lay down raise test, and I tried to set the tape measure up so I could take that secondary horizontal measurement, and the lighting is just completely washed out, so I'm not even going to try, but check this out. I'm going to pretend that's 33 like from yesterday. It's really going to be a little bit lower, but got up to 20 inches, and looks like we've improved by a single degree on this side, so every little bit counts, you know. Gotta love the little things. And now here we go with the stability test, and I decided I was going to try to up it to 15 seconds on either side. So let's see what we do here. On the good side, nothing here is too exciting. Just kind of let the clock run up to 15 seconds. Boring. Okay, congratulations, you made it. Now let's see how we do it on the bad side. Starting right now, I got to think about it for a second because I always mess up which arm I put off the ground. Okay, going. And I'm not too shaky on this. I'm wincing a little bit, but looks like I'm going to make it. So guys, this injury is making progress, so that's good.